Hi guys, welcome to church for Home of Christ Kids. I'm so glad to have you with us on week 4 of this series where we are focusing on getting stronger as Christians. And if you recall, we are using the example of a runner who has this high level of commitment to their training. And they practice and they prepare for the race ahead of time so they can become stronger and have success. And we as a church, we want to follow that example and be equally committed to getting stronger in our faith. And to do the things that we know will push us forward and help us become stronger people of God. Do you recall some of the ways we've already learned about? Just some of the basic things we do as believers to grow and to become strong. Let's see. The first week, it was decide to be committed and make a plan and stay with it. And then we learned about reading the Bible. And we heard how it's one of the chief ways that we get to hear from God. Next, it was our prayer life and working on how we can talk to God. And today we are learning something that has to do with this. Do you know what this is? Really, guess it could be anything. And we'll find out exactly what it's used for a little later in the show. But before that, we have our HOC5 Kids Rubber Duck Races with us again. Now, they have been battling it out on the racetrack each week. And up until now, each duck has won a race. So they're all equal. Who do you think will break out ahead and win today? I'll tell you, they have been training hard all week. I heard they were up at dawn and working out until like dinner time every day, all in hopes of taking home the win today. Conditions are a little windy out at the course today, so we'll see if that has any effect on these fierce competitors. Okay, I'm getting the signal that race officials are standing by and ready. So let's go live over to race number 4, about to begin. And blue comes in for the win today. I guess all blue's hard work practicing those flips and those turns really paid off. Isn't it thrilling to watch these elite athletes battle it out? Let's head over to the winners board and see which HOC5 kids selected blue for the win today. Well, a shout out to them for picking the winner. Nicely done, guys. Now, everybody, I want you to remember that this month has 5 Sundays. So the Ducks will race one last time next week. How about you send us your pick on who wins the final race in the series? Will it be yellow? Could it be blue? Or will pink win it all? Send us your pick for race number 5 this week. Now, on to today's lesson. So, earlier, we looked at this item and we heard that it had something to do with this week's topic. Something else that will help us get stronger as Christians. Did any of you know what this is used for? Well, it's called a runner's baton. And it's used in relay races to pass from one runner to another. And as you can imagine, it takes some skill to get that timing of the handoff working smoothly. It takes practice and preparation. And today, it's here to teach us about how we pass on Jesus to another person, about how we share Christ with others. And talking to people about Jesus can be something that does take us practice and preparation to get good at. But I really love this part of being in God's family, because sharing Jesus with someone is the greatest gift you could ever give them, right? It's basically the main way that non-believers come into God's family, by someone else telling them about it, someone sharing God's love with them. So, if we have this precious treasure of Jesus that the whole world needs, we probably should take a little time to get good at talking to people about it. And I hear ya, that's not always easy. And it can feel risky sometimes. But telling others about Jesus is the way that God set up his kingdom to work. His plan is to have you and me in charge of that, to make sure that the people around us hear about God's great love. You and me, we're in charge of that. I don't know about you, but there are some days when I don't feel very worthy of being God's spokesperson. Sometimes the voice in my head keeps telling me that God can't possibly use me to tell others about him because I'm just not a good enough Christian. I make too many mistakes, or I should pray way more than I do. I'm just not good enough. Do you ever feel that way? Me too. But what I have to remember is that the voice in my head that's telling me I'm not holy enough to share Jesus with others is simply not true. Now, here's the crazy thing, guys, okay? God knew that you and I were going to be a little lame. It's not a surprise to God that we fail him sometimes. He knows this about us, right? He knows us. And yet, he still chose us to be the ones to pass Jesus on to the world. I kind of wonder, what was he thinking, huh? I guess he knows what he's doing though, because he is God. And I have come to accept this, that God uses imperfect people to tell his story. Yep, that's the way he wants it. And I guess there are a lot of imperfect people in the church. So I guess there'll never be a shortage of us, right? So as one of these forgiven people living my less than perfect Christian life, I have to accept this assignment of sharing Jesus with others and not put it off to people that I think are holier or better Christians than I am. I have to make it a part of who I am. And how we share Christ looks different for everybody. It's not going to be the same for everyone. Like, when you guys grow up, you will be all different kinds of things. Maybe you'll be a teacher, or a web designer, or a scientist. You are all going to be different things, but I hope that you will all be people who tell others about Jesus. And today we will hear about some small first steps that you can take by simply talking about God at home. That doesn't sound so scary. You can do that. So look for that lesson from Matthew chapter 16 at the end of the video. Hey guys, remember this. Jesus is the answer that the whole world needs, right? And we are the ones that are going to have to bring Jesus to the people in our lives. So will you join me in committing to practice and prepare ways we can best do that? Because if we're prepared and then we get the opportunity, we are going to be ready to step out in faith and to pass Jesus to another person. So, until next week, remember that we love you. And God is good.
All the time.
I'll never stop singing your praises.
gonna stop singing your praise, singing your praise. I can't stop, won't stop, never gonna stop singing your praise, singing your praise. I can't stop, won't stop, never gonna stop singing your praise, singing your praise. I can't stop, won't stop, never gonna stop singing your praise.
That the highest king would welcome me. I was lost, but he brought me in. Oh, his love for me. Oh, his love for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child. His grace runs deep. While I was a slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, he died for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God. Yes, I chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am yes I am.
whoa, Brandon. What? Take it easy there, man. What? You have to use those things properly. Do you know how many side effects there are to that?
With this? What?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, they cause flexing, bruising, exhaustion, tiredness, nausea, headaches, body aches,
Heart aches, fake aches, energy loss, energy gain, thoughtful conversations, pointed observations, excited exclamations, neutral fingernails, you can't stop dribbling a basketball, flat feet, incredibly arched feet, scissor hands, makes you lose your keys. Water starts to taste like orange juice, which is really bad when brushing your teeth. Vitamin D deficiency, moist palms, all your electronics break, gawking onlookers, frenetic trembles, traumatic frimbles, grammatic mumbles, tic-tac-tumbles, your eyes become toes, your mom forgets your birthday, you get too muscly and you can't wash your back in the shower, paper cuts, soft stool, so every time you try and sit down on a stool, it just collapses under you. You bump your head indoors when you walk through, tremendous lats, and dry mouth.
Whoa. That's impressive. Are there any side effects to talking so fast?
Hello, everyone. My name's John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is the So-and-So Show. We've got a great show for you today.
John is getting the crowd psyched up and ready to watch.
Yeah, today we've got Bible story time with Kellen.
1.
We'll have our question of the day.
2.
And I think we've got a guest on the show.
3. That's right, folks. John just listed 3 things that are happening on the show today. He's 3 for 3.
Okay, you know what?
What are you doing, John?
Just insert your name.
Uh-oh, looks like John's starting to lose focus.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
And he's lost it. Oh, can't keep it together. You hate to see that.
Will you stop it?
What? I'm training to become a play-by-play announcer.
A what?
Well, you know, the person who says everything that's happening during sporting events. It's always been my dream to meticulously describe something that people are already seeing with their own eyes.
Yeah, that does sound pretty exciting.
I know. And here's an expert to give me some pointers. Please welcome someone who knows stuff.
Hey, hello, come on in. Have a seat, have a seat. So tell everybody out there who you are and what you know.
My name is Doris Nolan, and I'm a sportscaster. I do a little bit of everything, but what I do most is play-by-play commentary.
Brandon is stepping up to the plate, looking to deliver the compliment that will put him into Doris Nolan's good graces. The windup, the pitch, and Doris, so glad that you're here. I'm a huge fan.
Thank you, Brandon.
And it's a home run, everyone. He makes contact and sends it out of the park.
Wow, it looks like you're looking to get into the world of play-by-play commentary yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have any advice?
Like anything, you've got to make a plan and see it through. I started reporting for high school games and worked my way up. It wasn't quick, but I was passionate about it, so I just kept going. And practice, 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 just like you're doing. Practice out loud what you want to say and how you'll say it.
Is there any chance that you could give me a demonstration?
Sure. John, could you do me a favor and get me a cup of coffee?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Now, there are a lot of different ways to call a game. The way we're talking right now is one way. It's just a normal conversation. Like, you can tell John has done this before. He knew right where the coffee station was. There was no pause, no hesitation. Look at that confidence. Isn't that right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh, no need to be nervous. We're just talking, right?
Right, sorry.
Confidence is key in this business.
Understood.
Another key is being aware of your surroundings. Like, I might call a golf tournament a little different. Watch. John has selected the 16-ounce disposable insulated cup. It's a good choice for this moment. It will keep the coffee warm longer, plus it's biodegradable, so it's good for the environment. Brandon?
That's right, Doris!
And he's crushed the cup.
Was that too much?
For golf, probably. But hey, you messed up with confidence. You got to make mistakes, Brandon. That's how you learn. Let's try this time like we're calling a race. John's taking a pit stop to put a sleeve on the cup. No one wants a hot hand when you're trying to carry a cup of coffee, and the sleeve is on. It's time to pour. No time to waste. Regular or decaf? What's it going to be? Regular. That's the kind of fuel that'll push him past the competition. But will he use creamer? What do you think, Brandon?
I don't know.
No, don't feel bad. Look, you just said the 3 words that are the hardest for a sports commentator to say. I don't know. It's okay not to know everything. It's a lot better than pretending you know something you don't. You're on the right track, trust me.
Really?
Really? Now, give it another shot. We're calling soccer now. John's got control of the coffee, but he's still got a big decision to make. Cream or sugar? Cream or sugar? Cream or sugar? And he goes for the cream. A great call. He pours the cream in, a smooth pour and an impressive showing.
But he's not done there, Doris. John makes the bold choice to go for the cream and the sugar, but will it be too sweet to drink? He stirs, he sips, and it's good! It's good! Goal!
That was awesome.
Thank you for your help.
And thanks for the coffee, John.
You're welcome.
It's Bible story time with Kellen!
What's up, fellas?
Oh, hey, Kellen. What are we talking about today?
Well, today we're talking about a time Jesus asked his disciples this question: who do you say I am? And we'll find out what they said today on Thinking Out Loud. Here's how this game works. I will ask our contestants questions. They will be given a moment to think before they answer, and then they will answer the question out loud. Let's meet our contestants.
My name is Erica, and I'm a real estate agent in Omaha, Nebraska.
I'm Louise, and I wanted to give a quick shout out to my friends back home in Linwood, California. Go Falcons! Woo!
And I'm one of the 12 disciples of Jesus. I'm Peter.
I don't think I have to tell you this, but just in case, the real Peter never appeared on a game show. Let's play Thinking Out Loud. First question is for Erica. Can God, the creator of the universe and everything in it, create something that is too heavy for himself to lift? Erica, start thinking.
Wow, okay, that's a hard one. Now, I know that God can do anything, right? So he can create anything. But then, God is also really strong. So there's nothing he can't lift. But wait, can it be both things at once? I don't know. Am I going to sound dumb if I say I don't know? That's not an answer. I feel like I have to have an answer. But what if I...
Time's up, Erica. Can God create something that is too heavy for himself to lift?
Well, here's the thing. There are a lot of variables to consider, and what I am trying to say is I don't know the answer.
Very good, Erica. You thought out loud. Sometimes questions don't have a clear-cut answer, and saying, I don't know, is perfectly fine. 10 points.
I wonder what the points are for.
Absolutely nothing. Up next, Louise, your question. You're in school and a friend wants to copy your test. What do you say? Start thinking.
Aw, man. Why couldn't I have gotten the last one? This one is so hard. I know it's wrong to let someone cheat. Of course it is, but can I really say that here? I mean, what if my friends are watching? I don't want them to think I'm a loser or whatever. No, wait. I know just what to say.
So, Louise, you're in school and a friend asked to copy off your test. What do you say?
I don't know, Kellen.
So sorry, Louise. You didn't think out loud. You did know the answer, but you kept it to yourself because you were afraid of what people might think. When you know what's right, you should let it out. So that brings us to our story. Jesus came up to Peter and his other disciples and asked, "Who do people say I am?" And they replied, "Some say John the Baptist, or Elijah, or Jeremiah, or one of the prophets." And then Jesus said to them, "But what about you? Who do you say I am?" Peter, when Jesus said to you, "Who do you say I am?" what was your reply?
Who do I say Jesus is? Well, he's a teacher. He's taught me so much. But he's more than that. He's a miracle worker. I've seen him walk on water. I've seen him feed thousands of people with a few loaves of bread and fish. He's healed people who are sick and given sight to the blind. He's the one the prophet spoke about hundreds of years ago. The Savior that God promised. He's the Messiah. But do I have the courage to actually say that out loud?
Peter, when Jesus said to you, "Who do you say I am?" what was your reply?
I said, "You are the Messiah. You are the Son of the living God."
Yes! That's what Peter said when Jesus asked him, "Who do you say I am?" He said what was on his heart. He talked about what he believed with other people. Thank you, Peter, for thinking out loud. It's good to talk about what we believe. The more we practice talking about God, the more comfortable we are. You can talk about God with people who believe the same as you or people who believe differently than you. If you have questions, ask. And if you don't know an answer, that's okay too. Just keep talking. I'll see you guys next time.
Hey, thanks, Kellen.
Kellen, once again, showing everyone how it's done.
We're still doing this?
Doris told me to keep practicing if I want to be good, so...
Okay.
Reveal the question!
Who can you talk to about God?
Maybe you can talk to your parents.
Or your friends.
Or a teacher, or a small group leader.
Or you can talk to us. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Still good practice just talking.
After an intense episode of The So-and-So Show, we're ready to sign off here. So until next time, my name is Brandon.
And I'm John.
And we'll see you. Let me do it. We'll see you next time.
And Brandon has approached the coffee table. He's going for the regular caffeine, which is a risk for somebody who doesn't drink coffee. He's smelling it. It does not smell enticing at all. He's questioning why he's doing this. Looks like he's tested the public cream cup. Oh, he's putting the sugar straight into his mouth. That's great. It'll help the coffee go down sweeter. And he takes a big gaping sip. Oh, he does not enjoy it. Wow, I've never seen anybody gargle with hot coffee. Kids, do not do that at home. Oh, he doesn't have his wallet. He does not have his wallet. Is he going to make a run for it, or is he going to be an upstanding citizen like a host of So-and-So Show should be? Nope, he's running.